y'all, welcome to this week's episode of the Whiskey Warehouse. I'm Dylan. You guys should know Ryan by now if you've watched the past couple little bits of our episodes. Calumet Farms, we'll link that, and then Soldier Valley.
Yep.
So we've had a couple, and then also Long Branch.
Yep.
Three episodes. This will be number 4.
Yep.
Today we've got a little treat for you guys. Most people are not cued in on High West whiskey, even though it's growing in popularity, like Rabbit Hole and stuff like that. This one here is their Double Rye. So this is a mix of 2 different ryes, one sourced from MGP, one sourced from High West Distillery. So 87.5% rye, and then 15% barley. It's very good.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of whiskey, if you guys remember, but it's starting to grow on me. And the rye whiskeys, from what I've heard, is that they give you that Kentucky hug, right?
Yep. That's typical.
That's typical, right? And so I'm a little wary on this, but he says I shouldn't have that problem.
Nope.
So I'm kind of excited.
Not at all. This is very good from my experience, but I'm not going to kind of interject on this. I think everyone's going to kind of be watching you on this. Our Instagram guys have seen me do this. Now they're going to be focusing maybe
Yeah,
a little
new
bit
guy
more.
here.
So let's go ahead and take our pickle juice, get a nice palate cleanser.
Really appreciated pickle juice a lot more lately because of the whiskey.
It's actually really good for you, but that's something for another time. This one comes batch number 19F28. So this one was 2/8/19 barrel date. So
Okay.
yeah, there's a whole bunch of information on the back of this. You can actually find all this. Whatever's on the back of this bottle, you can find it on High West. DrinkHighWest.com, I believe is what it is. And you can read everything that's on the back of the bottles. So, this one runs about $40, not too bad. But for an unknown distillery, it's a little high, but that's kind of how they make their money. So go ahead and dump you some here. All right, Brian, what do you expect out of this?
I expect it to burn the shit out of my throat.
Okay.
That's honestly what I expect. But it looks like it's not that thick, but it's pretty good.
This is 92 proof.
90 proof.
So
Okay.
it's not going to be, ghastly, but it's going to have a little bit of a alcohol burn. It shouldn't have too much of a spicy burn. So let's check out the legs on this bad boy.
Yeah, it took a while for them to drop.
Yeah, they are taking their sweet time.
That's for smell.
These things are taking forever, man.
Yeah.
Oh, they're there. They're small. They're they're short. They're closer to the spirit than I would normally see it at. Normally, once we give it the swirl, it'll start forming up at the top of the swirl and then drop down. This one stayed almost towards the base.
I really can't smell anything from it. I got a bad nose.
Yeah. Open your mouth a little bit and then put your nose in it. I get like a wet dog. It's a weird thing to say, but once you push past it, you get like a vanilla caramel and a lot of rye. Oh, you know what? I was going to bring out some coffee grinds for us, but I left them.
Oh, it's okay.
Next time.
All right.
This comes from Old Town Park City, Utah. So that's kind of Utah distillery. We did their American Prairie Bourbon. Scored high for me. This is the second one that we featured from High West Distillery. There's a third one that I want to try, but I got to talk to the old lady about that. It's Campfire Bourbon. Campfire Whiskey, sorry. It's
Okay.
a blend of 3 different things. We'll talk about it later.
Nice.
But let's get through this and kind of... Right away, I get oak.
Right away, I don't get any burn.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
Yeah, very, very smooth.
Followed by like a mapley kind of cinnamon pine. Yeah, it's like got a caramel.
Ooh, it's got a good numbing.
Second smell just reveals ethanol, like alcohol, straight up the nose. Very delicious.
The oak. I can definitely get that now on the second taste.
I get a little hint of rye.
The rye is not very strong for being a double rye.
No. This actually tastes more like a bourbon than their actual bourbon. Their American Prairie is very good, but it does not have the bourbon-esque flavor that this has.
Yeah, this is very good. For being a double rye, I did not expect it to be like that. I thought it was going to burn a lot more. I thought it was going to really strong flavors. I mean, there are flavors, but it's not like anything's not like jumping out at me, like the Calumet Farms, if you know.
So
really jumped out in flavor.
The color's really nice. I like that. Nice golden amber color.
Easy drinker. Easy drinker. Tasty.
Super smooth. Brian, what would you give this on a score?
This one's actually going to tie with Soldier Valley,
which you had at 90. I think you had that at a 99, right?
No. Soldier Valley was the lowest scoring.
Oh shit! We gotta move.
So, for you folks, where we're at, Norfolk, that was a 5-minute warning for.
Yep. Which is also our 5-minute warning to get the fuck off from here.
Yeah. So, I would say definitely it was more like a Soldier Valley for being a rye whiskey. In that sense, it was really good. I've been avoiding rye whiskeys just because of the Kentucky hug. But I would get this up there. That was about an 89.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's actually probably where I would put my score as well. Is at 89. It's really good, but it's not great for a rye. It's the best one I've had, but for like a whiskey, it's missing that wow factor for me, which would be maybe a little bit more burn and then prominent flavors from the oak. You do get the oak is it's noticeable, but it needs to be a little bit more. So we're done with this bottle now. We're going to move into talking about this here. So here at Whiskey Warehouse, we like to do some experimenting. This is a 2-liter barrel that my wife got me for Christmas last year. I used it one time to do Old Forester. Left that in there for like 2-3 weeks. Came out delicious, fantastic. These are really cool. What I have in here today is Ancient H&H 10-star. So rejected Blanton's. You haven't had Blanton's yet.
I haven't had Blanton's yet.
You will eventually. I'm sure you'll see it and you're like, let me get a shot of that or whatever. So we're hoping that whatever's in here is mellowing out and kind of becoming more of a Blanton's-esque flavor. But we don't really know what's going to happen here. Check it out, and I'll probably do an episode or a reveal on the tasting in 6 weeks. I'm gonna keep probably 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, I'll do a tasting on this. Make sure I'm not over oaking it, and doing all this other stuff. We're probably going to give away one sample from the inside of this, so keep an eye out for that. Big deal, whatever. Yeah, shout out. Go ahead.
Like a shout out to the Navy. I am medically retiring, and my last day in the Navy will be February 5th. And I'm going to miss all of my brothers and sisters in the service. Miss this guy right here. He's going home soon, and I'm going home soon, and we're going to be across the country from each other. So shout out to Whiskey Warehouse and the guys back home for doing this program and the show. And shout out to you and your wife for being such nice people.
Congrats on your retirement.
Thank you.
It's a pretty cool deal. Pretty big deal. I'm going to give a shout out to Nick and Trent. You guys know what's up. Troy, what's up, man? I'll be bringing some Glencairns for you to put our logo on here soon. And then my wife, Cassandra, upstairs. You know, she's pretty awesome. Lila, if you watch these videos in like 20 years, you're probably like, what the hell? Yeah. That's going to be my shout-outs for the day. I think we're good. We're moving along. And check out the after show. Ryan's going to be trying some Eagle Rare, which I think is going to blow his mind.
I'm looking excited. I'm very excited for that.
Check that out. Probably 2 days after this one comes out. We'll see you guys later.